And now for the next episode. Let's get it.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm still crying.
Oh my God. I never ugly cry like that. At the end, when Jimin fell apart, oh my God,
Yeah.
what is happening? And then honestly, I started crying the hardest when Namjoon was walking towards the end when he said, "We can see you," and all that. Oh my God, I totally started to bawl. It was awful. Oh geez.
Yeah, no, I'm still crying.
It was so sad. Oh, I mean, they did a good job, but I could tell that Jimin was struggling for a lot of the concert. But because of the type of the person he is, that I think he is, I don't know him
Right.
obviously, but he gets really tensed up, right? When he's
Right.
when he's trying to be Mr. Professional and do a good job. Honestly, I feel like I missed Filter because I was trying to figure out the camera angles on Filter with the main cam were not so great.
Right. I had it on multi-view during
I need
Filter.
to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
I had it for a lot of their solos just because I wanted to capture, I didn't want to miss anything. And so I put it on the multi-view so I could have that one-stop shop, and it didn't mess anything up because I didn't do it for Bang Bang Con.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is,
it
didn't hit me until seeing Jimin, and it's such a hard pill to swallow because we should be there. We really should have been there.
I know.
And my heart just breaks for them.
I know.
Because so much planning and preparation went into this. And, you know.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah. It was beautiful.
Like, wow.
Beautiful. And maybe tomorrow I'll be able to enjoy it with a different set of eyes and just really enjoy. I feel like for a lot of it, I was anticipating this moment right here. And so maybe I wasn't able to fully be in the moment.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wow. No.
Jimin is all of us. He is definitely, he is all of us.
So gut-wrenching.
Yeah.
I had to change location.
Oh.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. All the sets and everything were just amazing. Wow.
My Kleenex is out of reach. So excuse me because I'm still sniffling.
I know.
I have
bawling
Jim's
when
eyes.
Jim was falling apart. I was like, no, Jim is falling apart.
No,
Jim is falling apart. No, this can't be happening.
And when his voice cracked, and I was like,
struggling.
Yeah.
I know. So sad.
Yeah.
That reminded me of him on City Field when he broke down.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I started with Black Swan.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy, his dancing at the end.
Yes.
That is what
so
got
beautiful.
Yeah.
That got me started.
His parts of the VCRs were really intense. I was like, oh wow. There were some parts where I was just some of the VCRs with Jimin were gut-wrenching to me. I don't know.
I know.
Like,
and you know, I can't help but think that perhaps June had his Jimin moment before they took the stage because his eyes in the beginning they looked like he had been crying.
I know.
And I'm not going to be surprised if it comes out later in some kind of Bangtan bomb that they're backstage prepping and he's getting it all out.
Wow.
Because I know he wants to be strong for us.
And strong for the other guys too.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You know, he tries so hard to be Mr. Positive, but it's like, but it's kind of like, oh geez.
He's their rock. The rock that they climbed at the end, he's their rock. Crystal, how do you feel?
Speechless. I go through so many emotions, and I'm not the type to cry easily. And they start singing Butterfly. That one just really hit me. I was going into the concert happy and excited that, okay, great, we're finally doing this. We're finally getting to Mod 7. Going in there, like marching in, all happy and excited. And then it was towards the end, and I'm like, oh, I don't want it to end.
Yeah.
Emotional mess right now.
When Jimin lost it, I lost it. Like,
I think I've
lost it.
Yeah, it was gut-wrenching.
It's so hard. It's so, you know, I've battled waves of okay, it's going to be okay, and we're, you know, we can at least do the online concert. But then I just keep thinking back to we should be there. We should be there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Watching
because
them walk through that empty stadium was really hard. Whew.
And when Jimin said,
Wow.
why do I have to go through this? And that's basically how we all feel. Why do we all have to go through this? And then when he
Yeah.
was singing in the last song, you can hear him screaming at the top of his lungs
Yeah.
while he's singing. And then I noticed the other guys started to follow suit as well. Because then Jin, he's always exerting a lot of force in his voice, but then I saw Jin, he was yelling too.
Yeah.
So that's just them letting out all their frustration in the song.
Listening to Tay talk about how he felt at the beginning, I was exactly him. Okay, this will be over quick. Yeah, by May, because I kept thinking, okay, when is my concert? When they had announced Korea was canceled altogether, I was like, okay, but we're still good because it's not really happening here. We're still good, May. And then postpone. And I was like, okay, maybe the end of the summer, maybe fall. And now I'm like, it hit me today. Oh my gosh. They're probably going to need to refund us. Just the reality of, I don't see an end in sight. And I'm a very optimistic person,
Same.
sometimes to a fault, but today was that hard. Oh my gosh. I don't see an end in sight. I don't know how we can even begin to think about planning any sort of face-to-face, especially not here.
But people are doing it, and that's what's going to screw things up. I mean, there's states that are just going back to everything as normal, and
like
concerts at full capacity, and
Well, I'm watching sporting events in this country where stadiums are letting in 20,000 people. Well, that's a lot of people to be in a stadium. Nobody else in the world is doing this. What makes us think that we have a green light? We're delusional.
Yeah, my state was in good shape until recently. I mean, we weren't horrible until recently, I should say that. We were kind of on a plateau, sort of, but now we're going through the roof, and our governor is freaking out and trying to get people to wear masks, and everybody's obviously not doing it, so it's really frustrating.
Yeah, I'm a very optimistic person as well. So when the cases started popping up in late December into early January, and then even then, because the guys were still here in the early parts of 2020 doing their promotions and whatnot, I was pretty optimistic. I was thinking, silly me, having a lot of faith in the U.S. I was thinking, surely we'll contain this, and by May, which I was planning to go to the Dallas concert, I thought, okay, it should be fine. And then February came, March came. I thought, okay, I'm starting to lose hope now. And here we are. And it's sad and it's unfortunate. We're all frustrated. The 7 guys are frustrated. If Ticketmaster has to refund us, then so be it. Right now, it's just we have to move on, I guess. And until everyone gets back together in this world. But
I just see us talking about how, 1 year ago today, we began and we're still here.
We're still here.
Yeah. To me, I think that's a big embarrassment. In this day and age, with advanced science and everything else, we should be in this situation.
The thing that's most frustrating to me is the fact that we saw the writing on the wall. We had the benefit of that hindsight, watching the rest of the world, watching China, and especially watching Europe. We had our advance warning. We knew exactly what was coming,
what would happen,
and we still didn't heed the warnings.
You have an administration that doesn't believe in science.
Yes.
I remember when I was at the Eric Nam concert on February 26th. I was in this standing room only situation, which I never do those kinds of concerts, and we were packed in there like sardines. I was thinking, this is the last concert I'm going to this year. This is it. And then the next week is when we had our first case where I live. So I knew that was it, sadly, even then. I knew COVID was coming. So I just enjoyed myself. Yeah, it's really depressing that things are not getting better.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
What was interesting to me, though, was towards the beginning when Jimin talked, he actually seemed surprised that he was going to be able to hear us and see us on the wall. That was interesting because he was blown away by that. And I don't know whether that helped him or hurt him in some ways. I don't know.
It may have hurt him in a good way where He's like, oh my gosh, I can hear Army. At the same time, he starts breaking down. Then we start breaking down. And then when Yoongi said, when he was talking about BBC and advanced technology, and here they are, they actually have armies on the screen. And I was thinking, you guys are from Big Hit.
Right. And they're from Korea, and they are technologically so advanced in the world. Yeah.
Another thought process was that maybe because these guys are so big, that it's so hard to reach them, that there's so many things to consider. Like we were talking about the rehearsal in the chat, and why they had to do things ahead of time for certain things and making sure people behave themselves. So
They did.
Yeah, and I didn't think about that, and I guess I get it now. Of course, these guys are huge. Because they're getting more and more popular, it's going to be harder for us to be within reach to them. But with technology and everything, as long as we can still see them, just live streaming like this, I'm content and crying in my bed.
Yeah, I am definitely grateful for this online platform. I don't know what this would have been like without this option. Oh gosh. I
didn't realize how much I needed it until I started bawling, and the things that they were saying, it started hitting me word by word. And I'm glad we had this.
I'm glad we have one more day.
Yes. They said it's going to be cooler tomorrow.
Well, I think this is a good kind of test run for them. Like now they know what it's going to look like, feel like, you know what I mean? And then tomorrow they can do whatever they need to do differently if they feel like they need to.
Yeah.
But it was amazing. I mean, I was really blown away by the sets and the technology and of course their performances. The VCRs really killed me. Honestly, the VCRs
were so good.
They were so good and so intense. Oh no.
I'm pretty sure I didn't breathe for like 2 hours.
Yeah. You know, the thing about the VCRs is I love the VCR, the music. And I'm like, where can I download these tunes? Because they're so beautiful. Yeah. And I would pay to download these and just listen to it because there's just something, I don't know. They're just so brilliant. Okay. Jimin's outfits in Filter. Number one, I just need to know how they changed so quickly. What sorcery is this? Is this like a multi-layer suit and they just peeled off layers? Because it happened in the blink of an eye. And I'm like, wait, a red suit?
Exactly.
I know.
He was wearing white a second ago. How did this happen so fast?
I need to watch it again because
I felt like
I zoned.
Yeah. He had that white he had on, you could tell it was bigger. So I knew he had that black one underneath it.
Okay.
But
so it was just like those basketball outfits that they just rip off. Okay. The Velcro.
Yeah. But I don't know about Jimin. He did change really quickly.
His hat. Oh my, Jimin needs to wear the cocked hat every day, air day, and glasses.
Oh yes, his sunglasses.
Yeah.
I would just like to give big props to all the stylist Nunas who were coming for us today with the hairdos, the
makeup,
just everything, the makeup, the outfit. The stylist Nunas were out for blood. They're like, we're going to kill and slay all the army.
Yep.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah, JK looked amazing in my time.
Oh, my gosh.
That one threw me off because I've listened to that song a million times. I did not think it was seductive as his performance. I'm watching him and I'm like, okay, now I'm listening to the song with new ears. Because
JK grown
was
up.
Just reminding everybody he is all grown up. He is not a little boy. He is not a baby. He is a grown, whole ass man.
And then you have Suchini that's going backwards. He's being a little baby. But oh my gosh, my time, I mean, all of their performances were great. But yeah, my time was the one that kind of just threw me off.
Inner child, I was not expecting to get teary-eyed during the Inner Child. It was so well done. I thought, Tay would just kind of stand and dance kind of like Jin in some nice outfit. And it blew me me
that carousel and that little boy that I was done.
Such a lucky little boy.
And he looks like him.
I know.
It looks like him.
It's like, Tay, do you have something you need to tell us?
Doesn't he have younger siblings though?
As a younger brother and sister, but I think by now they're like
That's true.
not
Hmm.
little.
Yeah. But I don't know, as soon as I saw little Tay, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so cute.
Oh,
And then the same outfit.
yes.
Yes. the
Blew
same
me
outfit.
away with the
Yeah.
boxing and the ring and just those robes.
Yes.
I have a thing for Bangtan in a long flowy jacket.
Yes.
So
Oh yeah.
that
Oh
was
yeah.
definitely I was in my zone with that.
Oh,
I thought it was interesting. They
amazing.
had like a jail cell right behind them, and then boxing ring. in the
Yes.
middle. I know it was an interesting
It
concept.
kind of reminded me of Elvis's
Jailhouse Rock.
You know, because
Totally.
the jailhouse behind him and he was performing in the front and the different levels. And you know, Yoongi was kind of sporting a little bit of an Elvis
outfits look.
thing.
Mhm.
Oh, he looked that hair on Yoongi.
Yeah.
Please keep all of these boys in undercuts because it is just so beautiful.
Mhm.
It
Yep.
suits them.
Did you guys catch he tripped a little bit when he was singing Yoongi?
Nope.
But it was so adorable how he recovered himself and then he just continued on. And then I think it was right before J-Hope came out. But
Oh, I missed it.
it was just him and RM and they're doing their thing. And then he just might have missed his footing a little bit while he was rapping. But I was like, oh my gosh, he's so into his rap.
Yeah.
When is the replay?
Tonight.
Tonight. Oh,
10 p.m. Eastern.
Mm.
Okay.
So you're not getting any sleep. None
Right,
of it.
exactly. 3 a.m. Eastern is the next
I
one.
mean, I wasn't planning on sleeping. I mean, I'm going to go to
Right.
sleep after this for a little while. But then after that, I'm not sleeping again until tomorrow after the concert.
Yeah.
Oh,
Y'all,
no.
I didn't even need an alarm.
Mm.
I woke up at 2:45. I was so excited. I think and when I'm excited about something, my body just knows and I couldn't go back to sleep. I was like, all right, let me just put on my concert outfit. I've got my black yoga pants on and my dynamite
ooh.
Yes.
on. And, you know, I got my army bomb, even though I couldn't sync it because I have an Apple and my laptop didn't want to play nice. And I was like, oh, well, whatever. It's all good. But, yeah,
I
Where'd
paired
you get your
mine,
shirt,
but I
Jay?
didn't-
one of the ladies on Twitter,
Is
who
it the
was
same one you got yours from, Susan?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Soapy's.
Yes.
Sophie's. Okay.
Mhm. I was able to pair my army bomb, but I don't think it ever did anything. It
Oh.
just
Really?
yeah, mine wasn't doing anything.
You
Mine
know,
worked the whole time this time.
Which position do you have it in?
the
when
very
it-
bottom.
The bottom.
The bottom
bottom
one the
position.
whole time?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Maybe I'll try that again tomorrow.
Round two.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez. I don't know. Anyway,
Aw.
I'm definitely going to try more multi-view stuff tomorrow.
I'm glad that I kept it on multi-view because there were certain instances where you couldn't see all the members because they were busy displaying army. Not that I don't mind seeing army, but you know, I kind of just want to see the guys. I've been hanging out with armies on Twitter, so I was like, right now I want to see
Time for the boys.
Yes.
So yeah,
I
but
agree.
it's been fun though. Yeah, and my army bomb it ran out of battery.
No.
Towards the end of the concert, and I'm like, dang it.
Oh, Crystal, I wish I could have sent you. Look, I was ready, and
Wow.
in the end, I didn't use
I
any
did the same
of
thing.
these.
That's
I had extra
hilarious.
battery.
Funny.
Oh my gosh.
All right, next time.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
I was synced. My phone was connected to my TV, and I was ready to go. And it just kept buffering, and it slowed down, and I just had to go to the laptop, and that was it.
Oh.
Yeah, but that was okay too.
Oh.
Yeah,
Was it on your BTS phone by any chance? The one
for
you
me,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, you know, because I'm a dark and also
Do you have one also?
yes, I had trouble.
Oh,
Yeah, I had trouble with it and I kept having to log back out and log back in and then I had to repair my army bomb and whatnot and then I guess towards the end of it, I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna enjoy it on my laptop and not worry about the other stuff. But yeah,
I enjoyed it very much on my laptop. I'll probably try again tomorrow. No, I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna watch it on the laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would rather just, not try to max out my bandwidth. I didn't want anything to impact any of this. But anyway, yeah, it was amazing on my laptop and on my TV.
That's good.
Yes, it was.
I just realized I didn't have my video on. Sorry, y'all.
You look the best out of all of us,
You
honestly.
do.
Oh my gosh, you look amazing. The rest of us are like barely alive at this point. But anyway.
So here's what happened though. So I went to the movies last night with my friends. So I put makeup on and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll probably just stay up. But I didn't. I fell asleep around 3. So I still had makeup on and I didn't take any of it off. So it's really just leftover makeup from yesterday.
Wow.
Good for you.
Looks nice.
That's what I got to do tonight. Like after the replay, I'll just put on makeup
Yes.
and fall asleep.
I'll probably still be wearing this tomorrow.
Me too.
But after I sleep, I won't be sleeping until I'm normally up until 3 anyway. I don't know if I'll fall asleep before that.
Wow.
Same. You know that already, Martina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
We're usually the ones messaging each other.
Oh, see, this is why I
3
took
a.m.
off on Monday, because I knew after this weekend I would be worthless to do anything at any kind of job on a Monday morning after this. So I was like, no, I'm taking Monday off. So
Good.
Yeah, I took Monday morning off, so.
Yes, you need to recuperate tomorrow, Monday.
yes.
But I must say, what is going on with J-Hope? Who told him he could just decide to bring his sexy out? What is wrong with him?
Yeah.
It's
This
like,
quarantine, he's just found his inner savage, I think.
I looked at him, I looked at JK, and I said, well, you are a man. Whatever you do, continue.
Continue.
Yeah, don't stop.
He's been working out with Junie.
You keep it going.
Y'all, I'm so glad we got to see Ego. That
Oh my,
I
Yeah,
needed
that was
that
cute.
after Filter. Was it?
oh yeah.
Was it after Filter? I don't know. I felt like I was, or was it after Inner Child?
I made a list. Hold on.
Okay,
It was
I think
after. It was the last.
after Inner Child.
Yeah,
okay,
it was-
because
it
Inner
was the
Child,
last
I
one.
was boohooing and I was like, okay, he's gonna make me smile now, Little Sunshine, and he did. I was just grinning from ear to ear.
His outfit and just the sparkles and his
Mhm.
glasses and the hair and his face, just everything about Ego was perfect.
Yes.
Coming in that car.
I was dancing.
Good.
Aw, you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
help but dance. You
I
know?
know.
Oh, I know.
Cute.
You can't sit still and listen to Ego. If so, there's something wrong with you.
I always have to turn that song up when I'm in my car. As soon as it comes on in any situation, I'm like, turn it up, even if everything else is already up. It's funny.
And I really, really need them to release the Boy with Love disco remix
Please.
quickly.
Yeah. I thought of you guys when as soon as
Yes,
Dance
I was like,
came out. Yeah.
I know, it was so awesome.
Disco version.
Yeah.
I want that version of Dionysus they did today too. That
Yes.
was amazing.
I
Yeah.
really feel like Ghost Band delivered, and the arrangements of a lot of their old songs, I was like, oh, they, just when you thought you couldn't love this oldie anymore,
Mhm.
they did something different and fun with it.
I love the dope performance, like they were going up in the elevator.
Yeah.
Looking down.
That was
That was
amazing.
cool.
Did you see their reactions? They're trying to
Uh-huh.
look up and everything. They were so cute. And then for Moon, I love the set and everything, but Jen's voice was kind of, the background voice was kind of like overtaking his actual voice singing live. It kind of just threw me off the tune and everything. The set was beautiful, and it almost seemed like Jen also got confused when he was supposed to actually start singing at some points. I'm not musically talented, so I'm not good with these things. Just comparing his performance to the other 6 guys, it didn't seem like they had any issues, but for Jen, I kind of felt bad for him. It seemed like he had a little bit of issue with the tuning.
Yeah,
But
there
it
were
was
times
great
where the
though.
background vocals were really in the front. You're like, whoa, okay.
Yeah. I got that impression during a part of Inner Child when
Me
everything
too.
was not matching up.
Okay.
And I
Yeah.
think what threw it off was that they had Army's mics coming in, and there's a little bit of a delay
Yeah.
when you have people
Okay.
trying to speak at the same time, and in this case, sing at the same time. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
There was even one part where it seemed like Jin was actually screaming at his mic so that his voice would come out over the background.
I
Yeah.
noticed that too.
Yeah. I mean, he sounded amazing though. I think they're definitely going to work on that for tomorrow's concert to try and fix or adjust that sounding.
Yeah.
How soon do you think we will get that DVD?
Tomorrow.
I know.
I
know,
need
right?
it now.
Yes.
I want to
yes.
watch it
I
again. And the parts that made me cry.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder what other they talked about doing different songs on different days potentially, so I'm
Mhm.
I
intrigued.
think those I think those BTS medleys or just the old stuff, I think they're just going back into their catalog of fan favorites. I hope tomorrow we get Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Yes.
That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
When that VCR came out with the ink and Junie doing the ink
Yes.
out of his mouth, I thought Blood, Sweat, and Tears were coming.
Yeah.
I've been looking at those Twitter posts where people were standing outside the dome and listening to the rehearsals, and it looked like they sang today everything that people had heard from the outside.
Ah.
So I don't think there was another song on that list that
Well,
week,
but maybe they
so-
did that on purpose.
Well, yes, that's true. You never
They're
know.
tricky.
Like tomorrow will be the
I know.
surprise.
I would love to hear potentially some different songs tomorrow. That'd be very
Mhm.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised we didn't get Louder Than Bombs because it's part
I
of the
know.
track for Mach 7. So I don't know if we
Yeah.
get
Oh
it
yes,
tomorrow.
we didn't get louder than bombs.
It's one of my favorite songs, but maybe it's honestly too hard for them to sing. I don't know.
I'm going to need some coffee in a little bit.
Has anybody seen any numbers yet for how many people were watching?
I have not. I actually
I
haven't
haven't either.
been on social media, yeah. And sorry I wasn't chatting on the group chat because I was so focused on trying to.
I figured you were focused. Yeah.
I can't multitask.
Oh, I was doing my screenshots. I was tweeting. I was participating in group chat. So that's why tomorrow I'm going to be 100% invested. I figured I could get the shenanigans out of the way on day 1, and day 2 will be my serious concert mode.
I kept smacking myself in the face with the army bomb because I'm holding it in my hand and I'm like, oh, you're so cute. And I'm like,
I thought it was impressive how it looks like they put the screens pretty much all the way around that Olympic gymnasium, around the top
Yeah.
floor, right? So the bottom
Mhm.
floor had the army bombs on the seats. And then
love
the
that.
top floor is where the screens were. Anyway.
Yeah, and each of the big screens, I was trying to count the squares. It seems like it was like a 10 by 10. Yeah, so I'm a dork. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right. It was 10 by 10.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I guess like, each of the big screens are 100 armies on each. So I thought that was really cool.
Yo, I just saw this picture of Tay on Twitter.
Oh,
Does
oh.
he not look so handsome? Oh my gosh. I'm going to be living here for the next few hours.
He looked amazing in Inner Child because he had his hair out of his eyes. I love it when he has his hair out of his eyes. It makes
Yeah,
me
this
so
is the Inner
happy.
Child photo that somebody
Yeah.
captured on Twitter. Save photo.
It's really nice. He looked really stunning in that song. I was like,
did.
wow. And he was just standing there looking pretty. It was really nice.
What I liked is that the last song and they had the cubes of pictures. I thought that was cool.
That little army cubes.
Yes, the little cubes floating around, and armies just floating around.
Yeah. I hope I got all of my crying out of the way today.
I don't think so.
Because I don't want to cry tomorrow for tomorrow's concert. I feel so spent right now. I
You know
completely
something's
emptied
gonna make us
myself.
cry.
Yeah, that's true.
Now that we know what to expect tomorrow, maybe it may be a little bit better tomorrow.
I think by early next year that Asia will have their act together and that
we're
they
going.
could potentially have a concert over there at least. So
3 weeks, ladies. We're gonna plan on a 3-week window. The 2-week quarantine that was mandatory for us folk from the US. And then the 1 week there to fangirl and wave our army bombs.
Yes.
I'm speaking it into existence.
Exactly.
I'll be roaming South Korea in my army bomb.
Yes.
I have to share this reaction from somebody about JK in my time. It said, nobody, Jungkook, this is a song, grabs thigh, about growing up, rips open jacket, and learning from my brother, ab reveal.
Wow, love it. Accurate.
That is really funny. Yeah, because the lyrics you would not think, oh, this is a sexy song. No,
Not
it's
at
not
all.
a sexy song.
I thought he was going to sit on a stool and sing it to us.
No,
So naive.
No, hey, it's his time.
Yeah,
It's
that's
his time
true.
now.
It is his time.
It's time.
Yeah, and you can do whatever you want.
Click. It just clicked. His time.
It's his time. Jesus Lord.
Did you see that kiss at Boy with Love at the ending?
I missed it.
The kiss. Oh, well,
I missed it too.
How rude. Oh, you all missed it? Oh, you all have to see that again.
Okay, I need to see it.
I'll
Or
watch
maybe
it
somebody
again
will
tonight.
post it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Tonight, since this is no sleep weekend.
Team no sleep.
Yeah.
No. I'm planning on dancing around a lot, though, later and tomorrow.
Yes.
I didn't really do that today.
I'm definitely dancing to Ego. I
danced
baby.
to Ego.
And Boy with Love.
Yeah. And I'm thinking, when is Becky putting out these umbrellas? I still want an umbrella.
Yes, I want those umbrellas too.
Come on, Becky, put it out.
It was funny because after that BBC Live, they put the umbrellas for the BT21,
Yeah.
but they didn't do the umbrellas for the BBC.
I want the Boy with Love umbrella. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Because they're full size. You know, like the ones we got from BT21. I mean, they're cute.
They're cute baby ones.
But nobody else can stand under it.
No,
except for us.
And the wind is just going to blow it away.
Yeah, it's going to go inverted, you know, with a big wind. And I need something that can completely envelop me and I can still walk and see where I'm going.
Yeah, but are you going to use it?
Well, yeah, that's true. I don't want anything bad to happen to it. So
Exactly.
it'll be for display only. Do not touch.
Get ready to do it all over again.
Oh, I'm going to have some breakfast to Tylenol and try to get some sleep.
Yes.
I'm going to take a little nap.
Happy
and
napping.
a headache in the morning. Thank you.
Happy concert day, ladies.
Yes.
See you all later.
See you for day
Later.
Okay.
Jorge.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Bonton and Borhe. You can find us on Twitter at BBorhe Podcast, on Instagram and Facebook at Bonton and Borhe, and our email is bontonandborhe@gmail.com.
Until next time, this is Crystal,
D,
Melissa, Jay,
Susan,
Tina.
Borhe.